I need to ask you to do me one favor. One favor, okay? You have to watch the whole video, or at least let it play, and click the like button. Very important, please. I know about 1,000 people watch this channel, so you 1,000 people watch the whole video or let it play so that Dāv Kaufman can find out about my message for him, and comment below, participate. Come on, let's be part of a fun community, the funnest reptile community on the planet. Today, today we are going to be showing you the dark side of Dāv Kaufman. He's a real monster, but what kind of monster is he? He is something we like to call the me monster.
Me, myself, right, and then I, and then myself, right, me. I couldn't tell this one about I because I was talking about myself, and then me. Beware the me monster.
This is very important for you to be part of the educating of Mr. Dāv Kaufman or Dāv Kaufman. I confused with his name because he attacked me on the YouTube. He lied to me. He say you're going to fix things, but he never going to fix them. And if we look, it says his name is David. Then why does he go by Dave or Dav or I don't know, maybe he wants his name to sound more fancy. But one thing is for sure, David really likes to talk about himself. So he's going to very like this video because it's all about him. You get very excited. He went to Africa, I wonder what happened there. In this video I see it say, oh, you'll never guess what happened there. I'm thinking 22 minutes of excitement, adventure in Africa. So watch this and see if you think it is funny or annoying. But please, don't stop. You have to watch the whole thing. You have to see the level of Dav's narcissism, because it's at a level that is... Even think about this, okay? I have hair salon, and I used to call it Matthew Genza Salon. And then every time people say, what is your hair salon? Matthew Genza Salon. It's stupid. I don't want to tell everybody, oh, it's me. So I change it to Haircut Hero Salon. But Dāv Kaufman, it's all about Dāv Kaufman, wonderful adventure. Dāv Kaufman do this. Dāv Kaufman do everything. We will never have the Matthew show because nobody like me except for you. When we get big as Dāv Kaufman, my money will not go to making big reptile zoo. All my money will go into having very nice reptile party, okay? You, me, your friends, amigas, amigos, we will all get together and we will have a big party. Hanging out, talking about reptiles, people that really like the animals and want to share information with each other. Instead of all these people online that come up to you and like, oh, hi, look at this. Look, it's my Legiatus. It's so beautiful. It's so special to have one. Hi, look at me. I have a Balayans python and life is so great. Fancy animals will not bring you joy. Having fun, enjoying the simple things in life is what's going to bring you real joy. I'm a little bit sorry because I don't want to be mean to anybody, but I'm not trying to make fun of Dāv Kaufman. I think that Dāv Kaufman makes fun of himself when all he does is talk about himself, okay? What do you think? Do you think I am crazy? Do you think this is true? Do you think Dāv Kaufman should take more time and instead of making hour-half videos about trip, maybe give us more information that is actually groundbreaking? Because I watched the whole ball python documentary and I learned nothing. How about you? If you watch the clip and you think it is funny, then you have to laugh and watch the whole thing and laugh at it and have a great time. If you watch it and you think it is not funny, then in order for you to help teach Dāv Kaufman, you have to let the whole video play just to show it is good, click like button, and then everybody can know and see what Dāv Kaufman is doing to the reptile community.
I'm finally back from almost a month touring West Africa. I was over there filming the ball python movie, but I filmed so much more, and I wanted to do this recap video to get you guys as excited as I am. I'll tell you, this was the single hardest reptile adventure I've ever had in my life. I'm Dāv Kaufman, and these are my reptile adventures. That I discovered that people don't want to be the bearer of bad news. It was really hectic for me because I wanted to film all of these videos, and every single day I got maybe 45 minutes of time to actually film. And that was really frustrating because I had this job to do there. I had an entire movie to film, and I had 8 other videos that I needed to film. Maybe 7 videos, 6 videos. I can't remember. I'm very, very badly jet lagged right now. But the point is, I betcha it cost us about $1,000 a week just in bribes and transportation. It was incredibly expensive to get around. The other really big piece of culture shock that I experienced there was that, so for 3.5 weeks, I basically ate little bags of nuts and little bags of beef jerky that I brought with me that I bought at Costco before the trip. And I bought them as just supplemental snacks. That's what I lived off of for a while. So I got sick 3 times there. It was the most difficult trip I've ever taken, and this is why I wanted to make this video and how absolutely ridiculously difficult it was to produce the videos that I produced over there. So just a little background on how I do things with this channel. I am a one-man band with this channel. I do not travel with a crew. I do not travel with a camera person. I do all of my own shooting, all of my own scheduling, all of my own travel scheduling, whatever, all done by me.
I tend to think of myself as a one-man wolf pack.
I do not have an assistant. And once I'm on the ground, it's just me and about 4 cameras. Then when I get back from a shoot, it's all me who is editing. I am a one-man band. That I tend to think of my shoots around the world as a house of cards. So my job becomes very, very difficult because if I forget one battery charger, if I forget one charging cable, if I forget one adapter, if I forget an SD card, the entire house of cards falls. So not only am I responsible for getting the shoot, I'm also responsible to make sure that I have all the equipment necessary to make these videos. And if I forget something, or if I'm not sharp and I forget it at the hotel and we go out into the field, the whole house of cards falls and I do not get the video out of it. I have a shooting schedule in mind. I know exactly what I want to shoot, and I have to keep every single shot straight in my head. I also filmed about 6 or 7 other videos, and I had to keep multiple shots and multiple videos straight of what I did shoot, what I still need to shoot, what I still need to say, what I did say. And I need to keep all of that straight in my head. I have volumes of notes on my phone, and I'm constantly reading my notes every 10 minutes to make sure that I didn't forget to say this, or I didn't forget to take this shot. I got some of the most amazing footage I have ever filmed before on one of my trips. I did finish the ball python movie, like I said, which is what I wanted to do. I filmed things that probably have never been filmed before, and in one day in the field, I learned more about ball pythons than I have in the past 20 years of working with these guys. The information that I gathered in the wild, I am quite proud of what I brought back. But again, I also brought back savanna monitors in the wild, and I learned more about savanna monitors out there than I ever knew before. And I don't really know at this point if I got enough for a video. We'll have to see how I can play with it all. And I explained this in the ball python movie. So, what is coming up on this channel that I brought back from Africa? I, again, am so proud of what I shot over there, the information that I found out over there. Other videos that I shot there was savanna monitors in the wild. I learned some amazing things about savanna monitor behavior. I guarantee we are not keeping savanna monitors correctly. All these animals are being eaten. Did I try the savanna monitor? You'll just have to wait and find out. Because I was not leaving that area, and I hope, I haven't looked at the footage yet, but I hope that I got enough footage out of it. I think I did. Being a YouTuber as a one-man band is extremely difficult. I know a lot of other YouTubers do it, but when you are out there filming non-stop, filming multiple videos, and having to keep track of every little detail, and again, that's hard enough as it is, but being malnourished, having no water, being dehydrated, having very little sleep, and you still need to be as sharp as the first moment that you arrived on the trip. And the reason why I wasn't getting a lot of sleep is because I'm filming multiple videos at the same time. I immediately have to switch my focus. I immediately have to switch my focus again if we find a cool frog that I'm using in another video. Again, I have to switch my focus and record all of it on this one camera on one SD card. That when I get back to the hotel and I'm absolutely spent, I'm absolutely exhausted, it's 10 o'clock at night, I just want to sleep, I can't. Because then it's another 2 to 3 hours of going through all the footage that I shot that day on that SD card. So when I get back here and start editing, I don't have the way that I make my job easy is to be extremely organized. Organized to the point where I don't just have a ball python in the wild folder, I have a ball python in the wild folder when I get back here to the studio so that I can edit. It took me an additional week just to go through all the files so that I could edit these videos, and I had to do that every night because again, I am keeping track of every single shot that I've taken, and I also have to keep track of every single shot that I want to take. But I was kind of thinking about this, and I think that getting that shot, I could break my leg and still crawl over to get the shot. My leg is going to heal. If I miss that shot, I miss that shot forever. Give you guys some context on how I film these videos and what I filmed a single hardest trip that I've ever taken. But let me tell you something, guys. I really am proud of what I captured, and I hope that you guys out there love what you see. So I also filmed for a channel that I haven't launched yet. And so I filmed a bunch of videos for a channel, again, I haven't even launched yet. And I believe that I'm going to launch it this fall, and I'm going to call it Dāv Kaufman's Strange Adventures. So guys, comment below and let me know if you would like to see me start a 4th channel called Dāv Kaufman's Strange Adventures. Odd things that I see in the world in one channel. Let me know if I should start that channel because I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it. I really hope that you enjoyed the next several weeks, all the Africa videos. I did not miss one single shot while I was over there. As fatigued and dehydrated and sleep deprived as I was, I accomplished everything that I set out to capture, and I really hope.
Auf Wiedersehen.